In a dim, empty concert hall, Joan Baez is getting ready for a sound check, a daily routine for any musician on the road. She's traveled around the world for more than half a century. The American songwriter and activist is making herself at home on the stage.
Being on stage is very, very easy. It's like breathing. Leaving on tour, I cherish it. You know, I cherish the fact that these audiences are still coming, that I'm still singing. The only difference now is my hair is short and my voice is an octave lower.
Joan Baez is famous for singing Anglo-Irish ballads and then crooning protest songs against the war in Vietnam or in favor of the civil rights movement in the 1960s. She's helped bring awareness to a whole generation of Americans.
She said what needed to be said at the time. She created a voice for some important messages.
What she wants now is to focus on her music and her poetry. Still, politics are never really far behind, like when she dedicates a Woody Guthrie song to the undocumented workers in the U.S.
Thank you. And when I'm singing this song, I often have an image of the pilgrims landing on our shores and the Indians saying, "Do you have your papers in order?" The crops are all in and the peaches are rotting. The oranges are popped in their creosote dumps. And they're flying them back to that Mexican border.
Joan Baez remains an activist supporting the rights of illegal immigrants, fighting the death penalty, and practicing nonviolence. Such stances were sometimes considered as too radical in her own country. Recently, she's discussed these issues with a man on a plane.
He had a little American flag here, but we started talking and he said how much he enjoyed my music. And I said, well, I take it we don't share the same politics. He said, no, we don't. And I said, how did you separate them? He said, it wasn't easy. I love that, you know. I was talking to my manager recently and he said, you know, don't stop what you're doing because it's a tradition that may not go on beyond me.
This 1960s folk musician is aging well and still seduces crowds in the US and in Europe. This coming spring, she will take her show to France and Scandinavia.
Stood on mighty mountains and gazed across the wilderness.